Hello, children. Today we are going to learn something very interesting. The name of our chapter is Miracles of Nature. Please turn to page 36. You can see the name of the chapter Miracles of Nature. Miracle means something very extraordinary or something very interesting or nice that happens and which is welcomed. That is by magic or something which is not expected that suddenly happens. And from nature we get many things or many events that happen that is miraculous in nature. That is, we cannot expect that can happen, but it is occurred in nature. So nature has many things to provide and it becomes a miracle for us. So besides providing us food and raw materials, some plants also have medicinal properties. Plants, they provide us with food and raw materials, definitely, because as we take oxygen from the plants only. So they provide us food, raw materials, everything they provide us, and they also have some medicinal properties. We are going to learn about some of the plants which have medicinal properties. So here I have bracketed some of the portions and underlined also for you all to read, and so that it becomes easier for you to understand. Only the bracketed portion has to be read. The first plant. First plant is aloe vera. I think many of you have also this plant in your homes. If you don't, ask your parents, they will be able to show you how aloe vera looks like. Aloe vera is believed to help people stay young. It has a positive effect on the skin. You apply this aloe vera in your skin also, it helps your skin to glow and it cures many skin diseases. So the juice of this plant is used for making cosmetics and medicines for treating burns. So see, if your hand or anything is burned, if you apply aloe vera, definitely it will help you. So aloe vera is believed to help people stay young. What do you mean by this? Aloe vera, when applied in your skin, it helps to reduce wrinkles. That means when you age, you know your grandparents, or you can see how wrinkled their skins are. When you apply aloe vera, it helps to reduce those wrinkles. So it helps people to stay young. So you will be reading only this bracketed portion as I have done for you. Please read this much. Come to the next one. Indian ginseng. This is called Indian ginseng, or rather we all know it is called ashwagandha. See the picture? This is the picture of ashwagandha. So it is a medicinal herb used for the treatment of intestinal infections. Intestinal infection means infections that occur in your intestine. You know, small intestine, large intestine. There, when infection occurs, if you take this plant or have in the form of some medicine this plant, then it cures those infections. Nervous disorders. It is a very important for you all to know that nervous disorders can also be cured by this plant ashwagandha. And leprosy is again a nervous problem, but it attacks your brain. So all these treatments can be done by the help of ashwagandha. So see how useful this plant is. All the parts of the plant, including the roots, bark, leaves, fruits and seeds, are used for the medicinal purposes. All these plants, the whole plant is used for the medicinal purpose. The roots, bark, leaves, fruits and seeds, all are used for medicinal purpose. So please learn this much. As I have put a tick mark here, you have to read the full part. Come to the next one. Next one is sandalwood. Sandalwood, you all know, it is chandan. Chandan is a very famous plant, or rather it is used in puja also. At your homes, when you do puja, you use chandan. It is very famous. It has also medicinal property. See, as I am reading, chandan is believed, or sandalwood is believed to have many medicinal properties. It is commonly used to cure various skin disorders. Please underline this. Various skin disorders are cured by chandan. It treats patients with urinary tract infection and soothe burning sensations. So if you apply chandan or sandalwood, your burning sensations would also be cured. So all these properties Chandan has. It cures your skin disorders, it cures urinary tract infection and also soothes your burning skin. See, this is the picture of sandalwood tree. Come to the next one. Indian gooseberry. It is called amla. You all must have heard about amla. If you have not, ask your parents. They will definitely make you know what is amla. Amla is a rich source of vitamin C. Vitamin C is very important for us. Please underline this, vitamin C. Indian gooseberry or amla is a rich source of vitamin C. It is sour in taste, and anything sour in taste is very much rich in vitamin C. It is used to treat jaundice and diarrhea. When you suffer from jaundice or diarrhea, if you take amla or Indian gooseberry, your disease would be cured. It also helps to get rid of cough and cold. This is the picture of amla. See, amla, you can, if you are, I think you are able to see this. These are the fruits which are hanging in the tree. So this is very famous tree, amla, and it has many useful features, and medicinal treatment are done by this tree, Indian gooseberry. So please read the full part, and vitamin C, please try to remember which vitamin it is rich in. Okay, some small questions will be coming, you have to understand those. Come to the next one. Next one is wild turmeric, or it is haldi. Haldi is very famous. You're in every kitchen you have haldi. If you don't know what is haldi, ask your mother, she will show you what is haldi. Haldi has, definitely we use it in our food items which when we cook, but it also has medicinal properties. So haldi is a medicinal herb with special antibiotic and antiseptic properties. It has special antibiotic and antiseptic properties. Please underline as I have done. It helps in treating digestive and liver problems, wounds and skin diseases. Definitely haldi helps in treating digestive and liver problems, wounds. Any wound is there, if you apply haldi, in within 1 or 2 days your wound will be cured. And skin diseases as well. If you have any skin issues, skin diseases, if you apply haldi, it is a very useful plant. See, this is the picture of haldi. These are the trees, and here when you take out these trees, it is dried and for many days it is kept under the sunlight, and then we have this haldi powder. Okay, the next plant is cinnamon. Cinnamon is, in Bengali we say dalchini, in English it is called cinnamon. Cinnamon is a spice that we are all familiar with when it comes to desserts and pastries. Desserts and pastries we give cinnamon. It has a very nice aroma. It has a very nice aroma, and we use this in many food items when we cook. This also your mother will be able to show you, because it is present in every kitchen almost. But it is also believed to have medicinal properties. It helps to treat respiratory and digestive ailments. So this is the wood, as you can see, this is dalchini, this is cinnamon. This stick, when we take out the skin out of the tree, that is used for medicinal property or for giving the aroma. It is used, it has many lots of uses. So children, we have come to know so many facts about nature. Nature has many things to provide, and each tree has so many medicinal properties. So you will be learning the chapter. I know you will learn, definitely you will learn, and if you have any problem, please let me know. And this part, come to this part also, we will be solving this also. The first question here is given: of the 4 systems of medicine, Ayurveda, allopathy, Unani and Siddha, which system does not entirely depend on the medicinal properties of plants? We all know it is only allopathy which does not depend on the medicinal properties of plants. So the correct option would be this one. Please write over here, allopathy. Allopathy does not depend on plants, but the others, Ayurveda, Unani and Siddha, all depends on medicinal plants. Come to the next one. Here it is given, we have to match the plants which are given and the diseases which are here, which remedy is used for which plant. First plant is Bhringraj. Bhringraj is used for hair loss. See, come to the option. Third one is hair loss. So please write A over here. A. Please write A over here. Next one is Amla. B is Amla. Amla is used, for vitamin C, and it is a vitamin. It is rich in vitamin C. So it is used for scurvy. Scurvy is a disease that is. It is a disease caused when you have severe loss of vitamin C. So when Amla is taken, this disease is cured. That is, vitamin C is fulfilled. As the loss of vitamin C occurs scurvy, when you take vitamin C, that is Amla, it is cured. So the correct option would be B. Third one is Tulsi. C is Tulsi. So Tulsi is cured for cough and cold. We all know when we have cough and cold, our mother or grandparents give us this medicinal treatment. So cough and cold, second option, write here C. As I have written, please write C. Fourth one is Isabgol. Isabgol is very famous in our Bengali homes. We take Isabgol for constipation. So the correct option would be the fifth one, constipation. Please write D, Isabgol over here. Please write D. Now the fifth one is Neem. E is Neem. Which disease does it cure? It cures skin diseases. So the skin diseases is E. Here you have to write E. The first option, skin disease, it is cured by Neem. So please write E. And F is clove. Clove is very famous for treating toothache. For toothache, we already know there is a clove oil present in the market. If you have not seen, ask your parents. They will definitely know that there is a clove oil present for toothache. So you have to write here F. So is it clear with everyone? If anyone has any problem, please let me know. Okay. So children, please learn the chapter. Next session, I will be posting some of the questions, maybe short type questions, fill in the blanks or short questions. Please read the chapter. Okay. Bye. Bye for the day.